Hey, I'm James McDougall.
I'm Lexi Grabowski.
I'm Briar Knowles.
My name is Jessica Malka.
I'm Christy Murdoch.
It's Alaska Lee.
I am Natasha Prasad.
I'm Megan Hemingway.
I'm Leanne Johnson.
My name is Snezhana Baikova.
I'm Kate Schroeder.
My name is Natasha Hurlbert.
My name is Rachel.
My name is Deborah Lee Smith.
I'm Rebecca Amzalag.
And I'm an actress and producer.
I'm an actress based in New York City.
Writer, actress.
I'm an actor.
Actor and filmmaker.
I'm an actress based in Los Angeles.
And I'm an actor, singer-songwriter.
I'm an actress.
I'm a model actress based out of Calgary, Alberta.
I'm an actor and a musician.
I am an actress based in Toronto, and I want to thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for tuning in to the Chat with Dan show.
I don't know who wants to go first, but I was just surprised at how many times that you can get fired from a project, not for doing something bad, but I mean, you have your audition, which is, let's say it's 1,000 people. Then you have your second audition, which is maybe 250 people, maybe 100 people. Then you might have a third audition, which is like 25 people. Then you'll have like chemistry reads. It may be with the person that you're acting against, or it's a love interest. So there's 10 people that they cross match you with. Then you could do a table read and still get let go. You can go, one of my buddies was casting a part all the way up until the day before production, and production switched the actors around. And I was like, wow, it can happen that many times? Awesome. Buckle up. Buckle up. I mean, That was what surprised me the most.
I was surprised by how many jobs you can book that either you're on the cutting room floor, or they just never call you to set. They just cut out your scene. Or the project just, if it's not TV, the project just completely falls apart. That was the hardest part for me because our job is really auditioning. So the fun part is when you get a job. And so when that goes to crap, you're like, oh, it's so disheartening.
I think for me, there was kind of two things that were the most surprising. One is that, you're never done as an actor. You're never done learning. You're never done growing. It's one of the most challenging aspects of the career, but it's also, I think, one of the things that makes us the luckiest, because our brains sort of never atrophy at one level. Being an artist, it's such a gift because you constantly get to grow and you constantly get to push yourself. And then the other thing, oh God, what was the other thing? The other thing that's so surprising to me, is no, it's gone. Thought is completely gone.
Our brains never atrophy.
Nope, never.
Oh, it came back. Thank you for that. For me anyway, this is very personal. How unsatisfying it is to be an actor for hire. Like I love my job. I'm an actor full time. It's the best job in the world. And I had to move into writing and directing. I'm not one of those people that thinks that every actor needs to be a writer or a director. I think if you love acting, focus on acting. You don't have to be all these other things. But I just, I think it was like the career path that I always dreamed about, just auditioning all the time. And then when I got there, it just wasn't enough for me. And so I started doing other things. And I'm just so grateful that I live in a time where you can.
To piggyback off Stephanie, my day job is actually a production company, and that's to support my acting career, right? And I am doing the same exact thing, and it's pretty crazy because after so many years and so many auditions, I know we tally our auditions too, and I looked at my numbers this year and it was hundreds. It was 600-700. I'm like, how has this how does it keep going? And it's you hit a point where you want to be able to work full time, you want to be able to support yourself first time, full time, but it's very difficult. And it's funny because I think something that's surprising me, which kind of ties into our answers to the last question, is that I've been focusing on more writing, like you, Stephanie, and I'm actually writing a role that is literally based on myself, and it's actually become semi-autobiographical, which is pretty crazy. Just a side note, and Dan is so sweet, and we've talked about this on our episodes, but I wrote a short film about a woman with ADHD, and then in doing that, I found out that I have ADHD, and then I wanted to expand it and make it into a series, and then now I'm okay, I guess I need to just write my life, and it's wild because what got me into this business was playing other people and exploring other stories, playing characters, like kind of like escaping my life. And it feels very full circle that now like the thing that I'm pouring my whole heart and soul into, that I'm planning on being, you know, my career for the next couple of years, is the story of like myself. And that's just crazy that it took like acting to kind of get to this point. But it's so wild. So that has been a huge surprise for me, for sure. Did not think I would be here, and yet here we are.
I just want to say congratulations on writing that. And secondly, welcome to the ADHD Club. Welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks so much on both counts.
There you go.
So satisfying about telling your own story, a story that comes from you, whether it's based on you or it's something that was just in your head. I think because you guys have probably experienced hundreds of auditions that are lackluster, and you're like, I'm just the arm candy, or I'm just the almost mute best friend, or this is not a great script. Like there's tons of stuff like that. So if it comes from you and you believe in it, that is so satisfying, Stephanie, like what you were saying. I agree so much.
And kind of building on that is letting people know that you can't just be an actor. Like you have to write, direct, you have to have some other things. You have to be a triple threat. And that's why I got into stand-up comedy, because it helps you with your improv. It helps you with your timing of your jokes. It helps you with that interaction with the audience. And if you're filming in front of a live audience, you have to hear your joke, land with them and laugh, and then don't talk over their laugh. Wait till their laugh is dying down, then to talk. So, I mean, you really do have to be at least a double or triple threat to be noticed. You can't just be an actor anymore. You can't just be a singer. You can't just be a dancer. You have to be a culmination of everything. And there's nothing wrong with just not necessarily mastering each of them, but having enough to have the talent and the confidence to pull that to the screen.
Well, the beauty of that is we get to pursue these hobbies that we love outside of just acting, right?
Yeah.
I think acting is by far my biggest love of my life. I have devoted my life to it at this point, and I think we all can understand that. And also, there's so many things I want to do in life. That's part of the reason why I love acting, is because of getting to learn these new skills, or getting to, I don't know, ride a motorcycle, which I didn't actually learn yet, but I tried. But you know, and that's what's cool too for people who come outside of this world but not as necessarily performers or actors or theater kids or whatever, but maybe they were just super into swimming or something. And then those people, there are rules for people who are like, oh, hey, wait a minute. You know, which for as actors, we're like, wait, no, I can learn to swim better than that.
Yeah. I'm Michael Phelps. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But it's cool. I think it's really good because to me, acting is it has taught me more about compassion than any other thing in my life ever. So I'm kind of a more the merrier as far as that goes. Like the more people that come in and learn about this art form and kind of more deeply understand what we're really doing here, the better.
Exactly.
I love that, Sonya. I'm a firm believer in that mentality of a role that is not supposed to be mine will never be mine. So it doesn't matter how many people are out there trying, like there is only one me. And it's hard because you want to be very reflective and you want to say, what can I do better? How can I be better? I want to improve my craft, like all these things. But I think sometimes just the learning of like, there is so much outside of you, like you are in control of the smallest part of this business. So just be in control of that and just try to be at peace with everything else. It doesn't matter how many people look just like me. It doesn't matter how many people have certain skills on their resume. Nobody's ever going to be exactly me. So yeah, the more people, the merrier, because we can then lift each other up. We can support each other. We can have conversations like this where we talk about, oh crap, we are all going through the exact same thing.
I'm not alone.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Dan, we don't even need you to ask the questions. We got this. And expanding on a topic.
I got you. Wow. That's amazing. I mean, at the end of the day, what can I say? I mean, I love like the whole watching like behind the scenes of a project and see all the fun they have backstage. You know, the other day I interviewed someone who was on The Mandalorian. And she was telling me that it's inevitable that whenever they are like on takes, they will be like everyone with their blasters and be like pew 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 pew, like it's inevitable. She was like, you will do it. I mean, even with a helmet on, you will still be doing the pew 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 just for fun. You know, so I love that.